Hi there. This is Life Rep here. Okay, I want to make some people mad. I hear about people posting things saying, I want to go off grid more. I want to go back to the old ways or whatever. I want to just wake up. Just wake up. 300 pounds and you want to go off grid. Wake up. Bottom line. You see them talking about it. I'm going off grid. That's all it is to it. I'm going off grid. But you weigh 300 pounds. I did some research on in places up in Alaska. I was looking at the possibility of moving up there, but the cost and everything, and trying to move up there is extremely costly. And so many places was under foreclosure of people who thought they could go and live off grid. These places were still designed from the 70s. Medium was. You could tell they was in a process of maybe putting some work into them. You could see containers sitting all through there where they hauled water and things in. But the fact is, when they got out there, they realize how hard of a life it is if you are not in shape, if you are not prepared for it. Just because you chopped wood when you was a kid, or you went fishing when you was a kid, or younger years, and you was active in your younger years, or whatever, and obesity is on the rise. I see more and more preppers who are larger. And I'm large myself. I'm struggling to get this weight off. I'm struggling to be healthy and better before I go off grid. But if you are out of shape, if you are 300 pounds, you better think twice before going off grid, because you're going to have to walk everywhere. You're going to have to drag your supplies back to there. It's not going to be easy at all, period, whatsoever. And that's just how it is. If you are 300 pounds and you're thinking about going off grid, you better wake up. You better think seriously about changing your life around. Just because you're living maybe on a 20-acre farm somewhere, or a hobby farm that's 5 acres or 2 acres or whatever, and you're used to the lights and you're used to the water and you're used to the air conditioner, and you're talking about going off grid more, living off grid more, you need to think twice about it before you make that attempt. So many homes in the off grid areas get foreclosed because people think they're going to make it. You go farther up north you go, you got snow to deal with. You got 24 inches of snow to deal with. You got to dig through that. If you're thinking on trapping for your food and you're never trapped in your life, and you're so out of shape, I'm glad I didn't get my dentures. You're not going to make it. You're going to give up. You're going to sit there and say, I want to get rid of this place. I can't do it. Or if you think you're going to get out there and you want to lose your weight down to weight, more power to you. But before you even consider going off grid, you better do something. You better get in better shape. You better take better care of yourself. You better quit sitting around and just playing on the computer 24/7 or whatever, or quit joining 500 groups and just talk about it. You need to do something about it. You need to decide for yourself. If this is the life you want, you need to start training for it. You need to start preparing for it. You need to get out there and get in shape for it. Put you a backpack on with some weights in it or whatever. Start walking every day. On DJ Prepper, this one gentleman, he lost 90 pounds walking around the neighborhood with a backpack on with rocks in it. Bottom line. Another gentleman that talks to me is preparing. 8, 10 miles a day he's walking. with a backpack with weights in it. And he's 65 years old. So if you're thinking on going off grid, you better think twice before you do it. You better get in good health. You better take care of yourself. If you got diabetes, you better figure out how you're going to do something about that. You're going to have to get that weight off to reduce the diabetes. If you got high blood pressure, you're going to have to change your lifestyle around to reduce that blood pressure. If you got cholesterol problems, you better think about changing your lifestyle around. And you better totally change everything about what you're going to do before you go off grid. Bottom line, I'm doing it. And it's not easy. I've been called some names. I got dumped because I was cold. I was ugly, fat, and disgusting. And the guy's bigger than me. And he has no teeth, and he's bald-headed. But he and I are still in each other's lives as far as things go. And I'm helping him with his weight loss. I'm encouraging him to lose his weight and get him in better shape because it does good for me to have that partner in my working out. Do I have to have him? No, not really, but I tell him I do because I want him to get in better health because that's how I am. I'm a better person than to be petty over something like that. But the fact is I'm doing this for me. So you have got to do it for you. You got to get up. You got to start changing your life or you're not going to make it in an off-grid lifestyle. You're not going to make it as a prepper in a crisis situation because you are severely, severely out of shape. Severely out of shape. Even with limits, you can get yourself in better shape. So think twice before you go off grid if you're weighing 300 pounds and you are totally out of shape. Think about it. This is Life Prepper here. I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all.